This is an evening of parenting when both mom and dad are home and we're able to help each other and through teamwork get all these tasks done. So right away when we get home, we start feeding the kids, especially the baby, let her have some solids. Typically eat before we get home, and so my husband eats really quick and then we start preparing dinner for the other kids. They usually play for a bit, so I'm able to feed baby and then just get their stuff ready to go. We've also been trying to get baby to use a sippy cup and to use a straw. I don't think she's getting the hang of it just yet, but at least she's trying. My son was not about having rice today, so he demanded me not to put it on his plate, so I didn't. But sometimes we do pork chops and applesauce, so it's an old Southern dish. Don't knock it till you try it because it's really good. Husband is feeding the cats now, and I'm having a quick dinner while watching the baby because I get paranoid she's always going to choke or something. I wish I didn't have anxiety about that, but it's just the mom in me. And so I'm preparing some dinners to take to work tomorrow, lunches. Love leftovers. It's the best thing ever. Frank starts to get the kids ready for a bath, the baby. Look at that. She's covered all in avocado, but at least she ate a big chunk of it. All right, we got one kid bathed tonight. We call that a little win. I know with having younger kids, there is so much task in the evening, and it's like a checklist, like eat dinner, bath, bedtime. So I'm really looking forward to when it's not a marathon, when they're a little bit older, and once they're able to help do these tasks on their own and independently. So now hubby's doing the dishes, and because it's leftovers, there isn't that many dishes to do. The cat was looking for some leftover food on the floor. I let the kids play outside, and then afterwards, my husband gives them a bath. So I start feeding baby her bottle while he gives them their bath. Sometimes she's usually a distracted feeder, and it's been a lot harder to feed her recently, but today she is hungry. I love whenever she just eats the bottle and falls asleep in my arms, and I can just hold her for a little bit and relax with her. Those are my favorite moments. Only got a few more months of bottle feeding her, which I'm so excited about because I am over buying formula and looking for it in the stores. Looks like she's out cold. It always cracks me up when she falls asleep like that. So now I'm just going to get some cuddles in with her, just relax, watch some TV, and just enjoy these snuggles because pretty soon she's going to be a little bit too big to do these types of snuggles. Long days and short years. That saying rings absolutely true. So now I'm going to put her down and hopefully she doesn't wake up. It's always bittersweet putting Isabella down for the night. It means one kid is down and I have two more to get down, but I also love holding her and spending time with her. We got some Amazon packages and we have to build them with our spare time. Looks like my husband got a chair from that. I guess it was a Black Friday deal or something. If you've ever had to build something with your kids around, you know it's going to take you twice as long. Time to put Sophia down. She was asking to go to bed, yawning, fussy, all those telltale signs. So after I put Sophia down, I'm going to break down all these Amazon boxes because it's going to drive me absolutely bananas if I don't start doing it now. We don't have a ton of space in our house, so I just need to get this over and done with. So my son ended up having another blowout, so we had to give him another bath. And now we're just going to let him independently play or come hang out with us because we have two kids down and one to go, but he usually goes to bed right when we go to bed. And he is absolutely loving this Cars rug that I got him. Looks like the neighborhood cat is back, Pickles, and so we feed Pickles, play with Pickles, give him some pets. And then I bug my husband to take these boxes out of the house because they're driving me absolutely bananas. And I don't care if it's garbage day or not, they are exiting the house. It's pretty cold here in Florida today. We're having a cold front, so Pickles keeps coming back. So we keep giving Pickles food. We put a towel out for him. And I would let Pickles in my house, but my other cat is always trying to fight Pickles through the glass. So I can't bring him indoors, unfortunately. So Frankie is actually asking me to go to sleep, which rarely happens, which means he's exhausted. So I turn on his lights, his music. Because he's recently been afraid of the dark, we have all these types of lights in his room. We have the hatch, and then my husband lays in there with him until he falls asleep because he's been so afraid of the dark. While my husband is laying down next to him, I finish up the dishes, I do the baby bottles, I start getting ready and packed for work for the next day because I hate doing all that stuff in the morning. And thank God I only wear scrubs to work. When Callie jumps on the bed and gets into her spot, it is time for cuddles, some pets, and it's time for bed. She pretty much tells my husband and I when it's bedtime. We all know when she lays in her spot, it is time to go down.